when he hears him being criticized, when he hears all the extra flack, like he said, through social media, on national media too, because everyone likes to call us the hater, but let's be realistic about it. National media had the same perspective because they have eyeballs. They don't have a Lions fan bias. But again, being a man about it, accepting it, being accountable about it, and then correcting it. And that's what we've seen this season.
Yes.
He said, what would I be mad about? I played shitty. We weren't winning games. Like, what do you want people to say in that scenario? If you want me, if I were to go out there right now and I got in a street fight and I got my ass kicked, and I was like, tell him how I whooped that dude's ass, Benny. Tell him how I whooped his ass. He want none of this. I can't. You can't say that. And I know that's the case with Jared Goff, that it's not just like media talk. It's genuine, because we saw this exemplified in the Bills game. And the infamous DJ Chark wrong route from all the golf truthers, which no, it was a bad ball. It was either a bad ball or just miscommunication on his part. But nonetheless, he screwed up. He came out after the game and told you, I screwed up. And following that, guess what happened the very next week, Spenny?
Yeah.
Same route, different ball, 41-yard gain. Again, the following week, again, same ball, different route, touchdown this time around on the left side of the field. Like, if he hadn't held himself accountable, checked himself, like, I messed up here, maybe he doesn't correct that ball. He'd
be in a situation like Zach Wilson's in right now.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe he throws another shitty ball. But you have to do these things to learn and get and progress from them. I wasn't birthed on this stage. I had to learn. I had to mess up a bunch of times and learn what not to say, what not to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, again, hold yourself accountable throughout life. Whatever you want to be, hold yourself to that standard. And you're going to either get damn close to it or become it, and then you move on to the next goal. Like, that's just the reality of the situation. And I respect that in him, because you had the Zach Wilson situation. We had Aaron Rodgers at times too. Like, I'm trying to think of another. Matt Patricia. The best example of it. I mean, also the worst.
I'm the smartest defensive mind ever. I made the best play call in the history of defense.
Exactly. And then he's coming here and they're like, what's going on with you and this team? Like, would you see what I was given? Yeah, you were given a playoff team, bud. Yeah. Like, there was no ounce of accountability in that man's body at all. And that's why he's no longer a leader in an NFL position. Maybe a part-time coordinator alongside Joe Judge in New England. Yeah. And that's not really going that well either.
No, it's not.
Like, as a man, and especially as a leader of this team, I love to see out Jared Goff, and I'm telling you, he got some brownie points for me with that.
Yeah, it's that's what you got to do. You got to take accountability and go forward. And like we gave props to Jared Goff after his performance the past 2 weeks. Both Mondays we've come in and said, yeah, the guy is playing great. He had a fantastic game. He went out there and took care of business. That's what happens, and it is props off for him. It's good to see him accepting that. And like you said, the exact opposite of what we just saw out of Jared Goff is what the New York Jets were dealing with Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, after their team scored 3 points against the Patriots, comes out there and says, it's not my fault. It's not my fault we lost the game. And guess what? Now he's on the bench. Nobody likes him on the team, and he's losing all confidence. So it's impressive. You like to see it. You like to see the guy go out there and, like you said, admit your flaws and attack them and try to be better.